G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Trappers, Trails and Tales. So as you can see in the background and that, we've had a bunch of snow. We first had freezing rain and then there's probably about 4 or 5 inches of fresh snow. So a lot of my traps are covered up, my snares are frozen up, covered up. But I just wanted to show you this. I don't know if you remembered this set. It was when the otters, when I found the trail, the otters crossed the road right there. You can't even see the road. And they had a trail, went along here, and they jumped into the creek. Well, just shows you it paid off. There you go, a nice otter. Nice trail set. So again, when you find one of these trails, man, set them up because they use them year round. So, alright, I'm going to hit down the trail. So I just got up back to the road, across the road, and I don't know how well you can see with the light, but there's an otter trail going all the way up there, fresh tracks. And again, I don't know how well you can see. You can see where he came out right here, but he was running on the ice. I got to find that trap that I have set here now. Okay, so there's where that otter trail was I just showed you. Took off up there and went around those little trees. But anyways, this is where I had the 220 set in a little tributary. And sorry for the but anyways, there's an otter right there at 220. Again, deadly sets. And I had it tied to this little tree right there. So that's 2 otters for the day so far. Only wishing Preston was here because again, everybody knows that's his favorite animal to catch and he'd be jumping up and down. So I'm going to get this we'll get this otter back out to the road and I'll show you the pair of them on the road. Okay, so I'm back out on the road. Again, there's a picture of those 2 excuse me, those 2 otters. At one stop. What I'll do is I'll go back, hopefully I saved the clips from when I was setting these up and I'll show you the exact sets that I harvest them in. Alright, so I'm just going to grab a fur bag, put them in a fur bag, and yeah, continue on down the trail. So I've arrived at this little creek system. You can see here it's just a little stream, I guess. And you can see right here the otters have came out, they've walked across here. You can see where they played around there, there's old tracks. You can see where they've called them this way too, so obviously they've been using this for a little bit, so I'm going to set a 220. Probably going to set a couple of them. I'm going to set one right underneath here where the creek kind of narrows down, and one a little farther up. Okay guys, so I just finished setting that 220 in the little creek there for the otter, and I decided to cross the road. I could see a faint trail where they were crossing the road and continuing down the little creek. So as you can see here, this is the same little creek system, and up here it's kind of a dirty little hole, even though the creek flows through here. It's pretty thick and shitty. So what the otters, they like to do is they have a trail. There's the road there. They have a trail, they cross the road and they continue on, and you can see right here, hopefully you can see it, there's the trail. Goes through there, jumps into the bigger water right there and continues on down there. This is an ideal spot. I think I'm going to set her right there. I'll tie off to this tree right here. And yeah, we'll get it set and I'll show you the finished set. And as you can see, there's the finished set. Perfect. With the trail leading into the water. So we're still venturing down the Trapper's Trail. We're at another little, this is that dead swamp. I think I caught an otter here before. I did a little video on it. But as you can see right here, the otters came back, but I don't think they took their trail. Because I don't know how well you can see it. Right there is the 220 I had set. And I harvested an otter there. And now this guy's going over here, so I'm gonna have to definitely move this trap. You can see the little spillway there. I think he somehow got underneath here. Oh, sorry. As you can see his run over here. Anyways, this trap was probably froze anyway because of the freezing rain, so I'll get this reset. So I just climbed up over the dam to figure out where the hell this otter got through this beaver dam. And you can see right there, there's the hole. You can see the trail. This is an old trail here, or an old track up there, but you can see this is fresh. Well, it looks like he's been through there a couple times, so time to put a trap down. What I got here, I'm still at that same spot with the otter, but I know I keep harping but marking these trails because they use them over and over. Here you see a ribbon, and I had marked that like 2 years ago. What happened here is a tree fell. This tree here fell, and I thought it kind of screwed up the trail, so I never bothered setting. But as you can see here, the otters went right through there, right down and into the water there. So again, when you find these trails, mark them up and set them up, and because they'll use them over and over. And there's the finished set. You can see the trail goes like that and heads into the water. Okay, I'm going to get one more trap I think set on this trail, and hopefully they'll be back shortly. Okay, so I finished setting the second trap on this trail. You can just barely see it right there. It's in a pretty tight quarters. The otters are running under this brush, I guess. So yeah, so the trap's right there, and hopefully we'll get them on the next pass. Okay, so we've arrived at the next pond, the otter set, and you can see right here I had a 220. Again, we had freezing rain here and snow. It's pretty well hot, mostly all covered, but you can see where the otter came, and he went actually around it and continued on or whatever. So I'm gonna dig this trap out, and I noticed down there at the secondary dam there was a trail that crossed over, so I'm probably gonna move it there, get it out of the open here. Alright, let's continue on down the trail. Okay, so as we continue down the Trapper's Trail, excuse me, we finally got our first marten of the day. I can get him out. Yeah, there he is. Nice adult. So I'll get this trap replaced because he's frozen in it, and yeah, we'll continue on down the trail. Okay guys, that's pretty well it for the day. Our account was those 2 otter, a marten, and a red squirrel. So yeah, again, a relatively slow day. I think it was due to the fact that we had all this freezing rain, and then we had about 6 inches of snow. So all my traps were pretty well froze right up there. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but they're all set to go there now. So hopefully the next trip it'll be better. So on that little note, we're just going to let you go, and hope to see you on the next adventure, Trappers, Trails, and Tales. Later guys, Migwech.